JanBask training. Learn and grow.
Today we are going to start our class with our introduction class session and high level view of syllabus and introduction to the basic of ethical hacking. So what is already I have shown the introduction session and whatever the syllabus is there, and whatever the concepts we are going to cover in this material, these concepts are basically a very useful for the candidates, for the starting beginners, those who are learning for the ethical hacking. What is ethical hacking and what is why we required ethical hacking, to whom it is required. So ethical hacking is nothing at a simple term. Ethical hacking is nothing but is a legal way of hacking. So for ethical hacker, he has all permissions to do any attacks and to show them those attacks, and for the company, which the company will get affected by the cyber attack. So this is a very legal way, and he's nothing but he's also a hacker. So here in the ethical hacking course, we are going to learn many things regarding the hacking point of view. We'll learn everything hacking point of view, and whatever we learn here, it is very useful for the company, and methods to how to hack the company or organization, what are the ways to hack the company or the website or the system or device. These all things we are going to see here. That is about the ethical hacking and the difference between the ethical hacking and the hacking. So let's see the cybersecurity introduction. What is the cybersecurity introduction? In the cybersecurity is a practice of defending computers, servers, mobile devices, electronic systems, networks, and data against malicious attacks. See, when the cybersecurity comes in the part of the organization required to protect their assets, to protect their environment, to protect their image. So for that organization, it is very essential to maintain the security team, where the security team do protect the attacks from the outside, which is coming from the outside, which is the, it may be the competitor, it may be the group of people, or whatever it may be. The people will stop those attacks and people will prevent those attacks, and they will take the measures to whatever the loopholes are there in that company, to from the outside of the attack vectors are there. So whatever the security analyst, also called security network engineers, also called network security engineers, also called, or the security testers, also called, these all are comes under the one point is called the ethical hacking. Those who do ethical hacking course, those who completed ethical hacking course, they are all eligible for the network security analyst, tester, and network security tester, many other roles which the company internally they will create their for their understanding purpose. So this team will protect the cyber attacks from the different types of vectors which they are trying to attack on that company. So when it comes under malicious attack, so what is malicious attack? With intentionally the person or the group of people trying to attack on that organization with the intents. So when they are trying to do with the intents to trying to attack on that organization, so here the people who is sitting from the security point, they should protect these attacks and they should mitigate this attack. So this is the main role for the company, to hire the security people. It is a major critical role. So you have to play like a hacker to hacker. It means that some hackers are trying to do some attack on you, so you have to prevent that and you have to patch that loophole from where the hackers are trying to attack on your assets or the organization. So that is about the malicious attack. And the assets and process, people and technology, as we discussed, cybersecurity protects the confidentiality, availability, and integrity of assets. Next, we are going to see the cybersecurity protection, the confidentiality, availability, and integrity of assets. Belongs to or connecting to an organization network. Its purpose is to defend those assets against all threat actors throughout the entire life cycle of the cyber attack. See, the cybersecurity protects the confidentiality one, and next it protects the availability, and next is protect the integrity. So here we are able to see the three things: confidentiality, availability, and integrity. How we will protect these things? Let's see that. See here, there is an organization. which is secured by the cyber security. And there is another image you are able to see here as a cyber attack, and another image you are going to see here is a threat actor. It means the organization which is secured, it is trying to, they in that organization, if it is secured cyber security, it means there is a team and there is a all instrument which is all, or the infrastructure which is available to protect the attacks. And the next it comes to the cyber attack, if the people are trying to attack, if the people are trying to attack on that organization. And what is cyber attack? There may be a different types of attacks are available, and there may be a different methods to do attack on that organization. How they will do the attack on that organization? There is a name, there are different types are there, like phishing attack, spear phishing attack, man in the middle attack, DOS or DDoS attack, or SQL injection attack, or zero-day attack, or malware attack. So in the malware attack, we are able to see in the recently we are able to see the ransomware attack more. Now nowadays it is increasing, and phishing attack also, and spear phishing attack also we are able to see. So here these many types of cyber attacks are there, and not only the few which I have told the types of attack. There are many other attacks are there, but I am highlighting the which is the most regular attacks which we are able to see in the daily life. So the cyber attack, which these types of attacks on the company, they will do attack on that company with the different types of attacks. Of if that company is affected with the type of attack, if the hacker is trying to attack on that organization as if sending some phishing or spear attack. So if the company employee is trying to open his email and the cyber attack is done on that organization, what they have done, the group of people, they have sent the mail. In that mail there is some malicious file, it is there. So when that malicious file the employees in that organization open, automatically the connection will be established to the attacker. So when the attacker is connection is established, he will do whatever he want to do. So this is one type of attack, whatever the infrastructure security measures you have taken. So if that organization is secured very well, whatever attack is performed by the attackers from the outside, automatically the organization security team will detect that attack, and they will close that attack, and they will mitigate that attack internally. So if they are perfectly secured by the cyber security, so whatever the attack is coming outside, so we can't say 100% they will secure, but we can say that 90% they will secure, which the company is not securing, which the companies have the cyber security policies. This company is more protected from the cyber attacks. So this is one thing. And next come to the threat actor. Threat actor is nothing but, we can also say that threat actor is a person, group, or entity, all the part of an incident with the aim to impact on organization security. Like threat actor is like the revenge, one revenge who is working in that company, and he went out that company and is trying to take some revenge in that company if he have any problem with that company. And profit or financial gain purpose, if any group of the people is trying to do attack on that particular company. Nowadays we are seeing the countries to countries, some countries to some country, or one country to one country, trying to attack the cyber attacks from one country to one country, theft the data of that organizations, or portal attacks. So whatever attack it may be, but they are trying to perform, and if they get success, automatically the data will be stolen by themselves. So now comes to the CIA, as we discussed it previously: confidentiality, availability, and integrity. So, so now we are here. So what is CIA? What is confidentiality, availability, integrity? See, here the confidentiality is nothing but it's a secret, top secret, and the confidentiality have the ability to show the concerned person only, whatever the matter or whatever the maybe, whatever the information it may be, it should be shown by somebody only. It means it should be read, write, or execute, or some authority or some authorized person only. So where the confidentiality will come, like secret, top secret, it means the secret will be revealed only the authorized person, not for the general people. So that is about the confidentiality. And next come to integrity. Integrity is nothing but, if whatever the data we are receiving or whatever the data we have, the data should not be tampered from the third party person, should not be changed by the third party person. So next comes to the availability. And availability is nothing but whatever the service we are running and whatever the service we are running for the people to avail that service. So we should maintain continue availability on that for the people. So we do not get any disturbance from the any cyber attack, or if we have any disturbance immediately, the we should mitigate and immediately our team should be protect, and we should be always available to show to give our services for the people continuously without any disturbance. So these three things, confidentiality, integrity, and availability, is the most useful and more important for the organization. Every organization runs on these three things only. Let's see in clearly. The confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Confidentiality is a component of security, means the data is accessible on only the people authorized to access it and not everyone. See, whatever we have discussed as a top secret, it should be the authorized person only should could be see and reveal there, could be see, write, execute, or change. They have the permission. And some of the most common means used to manage confidentiality, including access control list, volume and file encryption, and Unix file permission. This is about the confidentiality. Every company makes the confidentiality. Every company makes the confidentiality where they maintain the confidentiality information about their employees' details, about their company information details, and about their personal belongings details of the companies. And not only the company, not only the employee, whatever the data it is available in that company, that entire data should be confidentially maintained in their servers. It should not be accessible by anybody. So if the company is affected with the cyber attack, what is the loss? See, first the data should be the lost of that employee details, whatever it have. Not only the employee details, there should be the employee names. Not only the names, there should be their identity numbers, and they should be the credit card numbers, their bank account numbers, their personal phone numbers, their Gmail account, and whatever the data they have, entire data should be lost. So that's why the company should maintain the confidentiality. Not only the scenario of the employees, they should maintain every information which they have. Not only company, organization, or the government organizations should be maintain their employees data very securely. So this is about the confidentiality. And next come to the part of integrity. See, the integrity component of security means the data is received in the way it was sent, and that is it not tampered in between. Whatever we discussed, it should not be tampered by the anybody, whatever the data it is receiving from A to B. So it ensures that when an authorized person makes a change that should not have any made, the damage can be reversed. It means if you are receiving any data, it means the company or that or the person, two persons are there, A and B, and one person is sending to the one person, another person, one information which contains the very confidential data and a very top secret data through the mail. So there is one another person which he is sitting in between and is trying to tamper that data and trying to snip that data in the way where there is some vulnerabilities in their both systems or in their both softwares. So he will tamper and he will try to change the data and he will try to send the data. So when they are sending the data in between, so think that he sent he asked $1,000 for that A, and B sent $1,000. B asked them, please send your account number or your bank account number. And in between there, whatever the C is sitting and is trying to snip the data and he changed that from the account number to A to his number, and he sent to the B. When B transfer the data, the dollars, it will goes to the C's account, not to the A account. So this is the tampering. In between the tampering data should not be done from the, because it will get much effect. Not only the example what I have seen showing, there are many other examples. So this is about the integrity. We should maintain the integrity, confidentiality. Now comes to the availability. As we discussed, Availability, what is availability? The availability component of security means data is always available to provide people who want it at that particular point of time. See, as we discussed it, the services which we are running, or the services which the company is running on the public network, it should be available by 24 by 7. It should not disrupt by any other service. Is not available, what the public will think? The public will not come to that next time. Public required continuous access and very speed, and they required without disturbance the service should be run. When they are coming to your platform, nothing but your website, they should complete their actions whatever they require. If example, there is a e-commerce website, whatever it may be, Alibaba website it is there, and he is trying to purchase some product, and he tried, he purchased it, and the product will come to his home. That is a guarantee. If the Alibaba service is disturbed in between, he selected the product, and next the product is going to continuously, it is trying to open the page, next page. After 10 minutes, 20 minutes, the page is not opening. What the is the impact on that company from the user point of view? So no user will interested on that company. That's because the website's web service is not that much, availability is not that much good on the public network. So it will automatically for impact on that organization. So this is about the availability. Introductions to the basic ethical hacking. See, first we are going to, already we discussed what is ethical hacking. Just one course, one simple question we have discussed it. What is ethical hacking and hacking? We have seen ethical hacking is nothing but a legal way of doing hacking on that organization, to taking the permissions and from the organization, and then we do attack on the organization's assets, and we'll try to prove them there is a vulnerability. With this vulnerability I have hacked the data, so please patch here, so you can if you patch this, the attack will not be performed on that asset, on that server. So this is about the ethical hacking. But ethical hacking is also known as penetration testing or pen testing, is legally breaking into the computer and device to test an organization defenses. It's among the most exciting IT job any person can be involved in. The ethical hacking is nothing but the most exciting job, because we are trying to hack something. We are trying to hack. We will enjoy the job. We're trying to hack something. Some, it may be the server, or it may be the any web application. It may be the infrastructure. It means nothing but the systems, or it may be the Wi-Fi access point, whatever it may be. But we are trying to hack that. We are trying to hack that asset, and we have to show them this is the vulnerability we have. With this vulnerability we have hacked. So this is a very exciting job, and you are literally getting paid to keep up with the latest technology and get to break into computer without the threat of being arrested. See, this is about the simple definition of the ethical hacking. See, when the cybersecurity part is coming, there should be a team is available in that organization. They are maintaining the security measures, and they have the security policies in that company to protect their organization internally and externally, with the manpower and with the infrastructure. So when they are trying to internally protecting, means internally they are trying to attacks, and internally they are protecting their organization, but external also they are trying. They are trying from the external, and they are trying to attempt any attacks on that externally, and if that attack is possible, they will show to the concerned department. So this is about the thing where the ethical hackers will more work, and every point is nothing but every attack is like working as a hacker. So he is a hacker, he will do anything, but here you will do by the permission. So that organization affected by the hacking, it means the cyber attack has happened on that organization. What are the effects will the company will face? What are the effects with that website will face? The website is nothing but one type of organization where they are maintaining a group of people at one place and sitting, and they are changing, and they are keep on updating their services. So effects of hacking on business: loss of reputation, one thing. It means if that organization get affected by the any ransomware or any cyber attack or any DOS or DDoS attacks, what will be the next problem? They should have the loss of reputation, whatever the reputation they have for that company. So if that company is not maintaining the proper availability, so it will be effect on that reputation of that company. Next, company defacement. It means the company defacement is nothing but if anybody hacked the website of that company, example, and they have changed the images, and they have changed the images in the public network, and the whatever they have changes, it is available in the public network. What is the impact on that website? So automatically it will get more impact on that company website, right? So this is about the company reputation also. So this is one thing. And next, decreased privacy. If that company is attacked, some sort of attack, like if any credentials are stolen from the company, or if any data which is stolen by the cyber attack from that company, so what is the problem? It should be decreased the privacy of the company, and company do not have that much high level privacy. So already the company has attacked by somebody, and some sort of data is stolen from that company. So user point of view, they will think these all things. And loss of critical data, as we discussed, the loss will be happen if they are not maintaining proper security measures in that company organization servers. So financial loss, whatever the attack they are trying, if company defacement is happened on that website, so nobody will come and purchase anything. If the company is not available continuously, it is getting very slow day by day, the financial loss will be effect on that organization automatically. Nobody is there to try to purchase, or nobody is there to try to use the service which is not available continuously. Sometimes it is available, sometimes it is not available. And technological loss, these all points are very crucial points for that organization, for that company, to maintain the proper cyber security. Without maintaining cyber security, it will affect that company reputation, and financial loss, and many other backgrounds, the company will go down. For the case studies, as he mentioned here, Coca-Cola breach. So what happened in the Coca-Cola breach? See, insider attack, it happened in the Coca-Cola company in the year of 2018. So where almost 8,000 employees are there. 8,000 employees data was leaked by the insider only. And next, the Twitter breach attack also is there. The Twitter breach attack, there is a spear phishing or phishing attacks happened in the 2020 July almost, I think. So that time, most of the data was captured by the some third party persons. So they have also stolen, and Twitter also announced the. So this is about the effects of hacking on business. Next, we'll see why ethical hacking is necessary. So, as we discussed, the company require the cybersecurity teams, the company require the cybersecurity policies, and company require the ethical hackers to maintain the hacking activities and prevent the attacks from the cyber attacks. So, why ethical hacking is necessary? The part is come. So, whatever we discussed, the same thing, but this is the different. If the ethical hacking is not necessary for that company, automatically the company will be get affected by the hackers. The purpose of ethical hacking is to evaluate the security and identity vulnerabilities in systems, networks, and system infrastructure. It includes finding and attempting to exploit any vulnerabilities to determine whether unauthorized access or other malicious activities are possible. So as we discussed, ethical hacking is necessary for the company. If the ethical hacker is there in that company, he will try to attack, and he will try to find the vulnerabilities, and he will try to exploit those vulnerabilities. It's nothing but vulnerability is nothing but the weakness in the server or weakness in that website, and exploitation is nothing but whatever the weakness is available, based on that weakness, the exploitation will done on that vulnerability, and the website will be hacked. This is the terminology we are going to see there: vulnerabilities, exploits, and payloads. There are many other type of terminologies there we will going to see in further. So this is only the first class, no worry. So slowly you are going to understand very well. If you have any doubts, please ask me also. And next, ethical hacking and versus hacking. See, ethical hacking is nothing but the person who have the permission to do the attack on that organization, right? The hacking is nothing but the person who do not have the permission on that organization, and he will try to continue attacks on that company websites or on the company services from the knowing the which company it is or what company it is, or sometimes intentionally he is trying to do these things. All comes under the hacking. So the legal person is here is the ethical hacker, the illegal person here is the hacker. So both are the same activities, both they do, but they somebody do by the legal, somebody by do by the illegal. So ethical hacker is nothing but hacking into the systems within or outside the organization and permission of the concerned authorities. So for example, network team, blue team, SOC is nothing but security operations center. So they will also protect the infrastructure, protect the organization, whatever the data is coming in and out. And if they get any alert, they will automatically inform to the NOC team, network operations center team, to protect the or to prevent the patch, to prevent that attack and mitigate whatever the problem is there in that infrastructure. The hacking is simply intruding in somewhere the cyberspace where you are not even making it sure whether the authorities know it or not. Also, it can be a good or bad reason. See, as we discussed now, what is ethical hacking and hacking, these all things. The every meaning is comes to the one point, the ethical hacking point, why we require the ethical hacker and what is the hacker, and what are the if we maintain the hacker for that organization, what they will get, and what the security methods they will get. If the company is not having any policies of the cyber security, the company will get much effect with the cyber attacks. Next, what are the learning in the next chapter? Let's see. So we'll learn the next chapter in the skills of ethical hacker, the need of information security, phase of hacking, and various types of network topologies, types of network devices, and many other things. Not only these five, as we have the discussed in the brochure, we have many other sub points are there, which is very important. And this is the only first class where we will learn only, we'll focus on the what is ethical hacking and why the ethical hacking required for the organization, what is the team they do for in that organization, and how they will protect. The theoretical part we have seen in the first second. This week we have only the limited practicals. From the next level we continuously do the practical sessions only.
JanBask training. Learn and grow.